YouTube, what is going on? Sneaky Mouse here, and I'm here to show you how to build a easy OP trap base. So essentially there's two things to it. You want to try and build near a rock. If not, people always build up onto your base regardless now due to the update. But building on a rock is the best, and you're going to want to start off with a 2x2 format, and then you're going to want to put a little gap right here. So this part is for any expansion you want to make onto your base. So I'll just make that armored. We're going to pretend this is an actual big portion of the base. So another key to this design is to make it look like you're a role player. You obviously don't want people to think you're good, or they see a good build and why did these idiots leave their door open. So you want to try and be as much as a bait as possible. So we're just going to go up 3 highs, so we're nice rock level. Doesn't really matter how high you are, except for it just can't be on the ground floor, I believe. Just gonna quickly upgrade this and then I'll meet you guys back. Alright, and then I'm going to place a pretend tool cupboard right here. And so this is going to be that door to the rest of the base that you'll have. And then so I'm just going to upgrade the floor here. Then I'm going to put a staircase on this part. You could ignore the tool cupboard, it's not part of the build. Then so now you have your little trap base. I just want to make sure people can jump over from the rocks. Nope. So in the case of people not being able to jump over from the rocks, there's a simple trick you can do, and it's called placing a roof. So you can do a little consistent roof extension like on this part. Oh no, it looks pretty roleplay. You can put some of this to look like you want to try and prevent people. Pretty much anything some role player would do for his roof, build right beside a rock. And of course you want to try and build in a common area. You see how I'm near the power plant. So the next part of this is, so you have this little closet type room down here. And so now you're going to place a wall here. It shouldn't affect movement because you'd be able to run back and forth. I'm gonna grab some low grade and put on my candle hat for you guys. Alright. So next you need a shelf. So now you got your shelf, you place it in the middle. Then you're gonna get 4 chests. And the placement is key with these chests. You want them to be as far forward as possible. And make sure you do the bottom ones first, and then now when you try and do this next one, it's being really finicky on the server, it's weird. Okay, you want to put as far left as possible, so it should be nice and tight. Then that's when you get your shotgun trap in. And then you do your next chest. If it'll place. Oh, yes. So now that this trap is here, you're going to want to place a double door set. And then you can put honestly whatever kind of door you want, but probably sheet metal armored is best. And you want to make sure that it's facing outwards, so that somebody notices this guy's an idiot, he left his loot room open. And you're never, and with this build you're never going to want to use a ladder hatch, because that makes people skeptical of hopping into your base. I'd never hop into base if there was a ladder hatch missing, or a ladder hatch, because it just wouldn't feel safe, especially in this recent update. And then so next is the final bait, if they don't fall for this initially. and that is a furnace or two. Place one furnace. Place two furnaces. That's golden. You get these guys running. And if I was to kill you on your roof, I would run in here so quickly. So another, so now I'm just gonna talk about some aspects to baiting. So not everybody is obviously great at baiting, and they have lots of difficulties. So what I like to do is you want to toss on like shit burlap clothes to make it look like you have something, and they're relatively low cost. And then say if people are near you, you just want to start firing like a bow off at them, or you can stand on your roof with a torch. So it's like, say somebody's running by, you try and be as annoying as possible. Or at nighttime you can like hold out your torch, or like in the daytime. And then sometimes what I like to do is if they're like around the bottom, you can look over and then you slide off and then they kill you, and then like, oh, let's go up to his roof. And other stuff like that. And a lot of the times if people decide to like camp you on the rocks, which will happen a lot if you're in one of the popular areas, it could be a common occurrence that they would kill you when the second you open your door, and then they rush in. They would not see a shotgun trap. Rush in, wouldn't see a shotgun trap. See these and get blasted by that. Then I'm just gonna load it up quickly to show you a little bit of damage. If I was to deauth on this one and this one, alright, so I just killed the guy in the middle. I'm running in, I go for these, and I'm 100% roasted. So thank you for watching. You can make this as tall as you want to. You can even do this in a 2x2 really, and put it on your bottom floor. Yeah, so thank you for watching. This has been the Sneaky Mouse, and this is an OP trap base.